It's Friday, you're tired, your tank's low, and quitting sounds real tempting right now. But calling doesn't clock out just because you're worn down. Guys, it's Dan Greer with Forge coming at you today with your 5-minute power-up. Today is all about keep grinding. Purpose of the day is to encourage you who are worn out, who are worn down, but are still called to show up. You guys, I'm going to be real honest with you. Some weeks don't end with wins. They end with, I survived. You showed up anyways. You handled problems you didn't cause. You carried weight nobody thanked you for. That doesn't make you weak. That means you're in the forge right now. And what I want to do is I want you to think about this. I want you to look at this cover for just a second. If you're listening to this podcast and not watching it, what the heck are you doing? Come watch it. I'm kidding. Actually, I'm not. Come watch it. But look at this title. Look at this cover. This is a cover of my book, okay? Great Grease Grace, Leadership Forged in the Trenches. Amazing book on leadership, by the way. But I want you to look at this. Does that look comfortable? If you're that metal, are you comfortable? If you are being hit by a hammer and you got sparks flying off you and you just came out of the fire, are you comfortable? No, because when you're forged, you ain't comfortable. And when you're not comfortable, that's when real growth happens, okay? You guys, hard work isn't just about effort. It's about endurance. It's about sticking with it. It's about getting hot, getting beat down, going back in the forge, getting hot again, getting beat down, getting cooled. You're not comfortable. You don't grow in your comfort zone. Anyone can grind when they're motivated. Leaders grind when they're exhausted. I'm telling you, yesterday was quite a day. I was up at 2:30 in the morning. I couldn't sleep, so I got up. I did some stuff, okay? I usually, when I get up that early, I like to take like a 2 o'clock nap for about 30 hours. It's a beautiful re-energizer, and some of you are like, man, that must be nice, taking a 30-minute nap in the middle of the day. Well, you can do it. You can figure it out. I guarantee you can figure it out if you want to figure it out. If you're starting at 2:30 a.m., if you work for somebody else, they're not going to care if you take a half hour off in the middle of the day to take a nap. Now, if you start at 8 and you quit at 3, you take a half hour nap in the middle of the day and it's not your lunch, they might be a little bit pissed off. I would be. I don't like getting taken advantage of. Okay? Leaders grind when they're exhausted. I was exhausted yesterday. I was literally dragging feet. And you know what I did? I went and I got a natural boost. It's an amazing thing that I've got. It's like V's in it, some green caffeine. It's got all kinds. It's like electrolyte, but it's amazing. I went up and I got one of those at about 1 p.m. And that was all it took. And I ran hard until 8:30 last night. Yeah, I know. You're like, 8:30? What? Don't you ever spend time with your family? Well, nobody was home. One of my kids was at youth group until like 8 o'clock, so I went upstairs at 8 o'clock. The other one didn't get home until later, and my daughter was in dance. So I paused when they got home from like 4 to 5:30. I made dinner, right? I got all that stuff going for them. We ate as a family as much as we could. And then I came back and I got to work. I did some more stuff. That's what leaders do. This is the kind of work nobody brags about, but it's the kind of work that keeps families fed, teams moving, and standards alive. If you're tired, that doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Fatigue can mean you're carrying responsibility. You're doing work that matters. You're not taking shortcuts. Burnout comes from meaningless work. Calling still feels heavy, but it feels right. Even Scripture talks about weary seasons. But the promise was never that the work would be easy. The promise was that it would be worth it. You're not grinding alone. So here's your fuel. Finish the week strong, even if it's quiet. Show up one more time. Do the next right thing. Rest is coming, but purpose still clocks in. You guys, this is Forged, and I want to encourage you to where hard work still matters. And leaders are built one tired Friday at a time, one tired week at a time. Grab a copy of my book, Great Grease and Grace, Leadership Forged in the Trenches. It's got some killer painted edges. My wife loves those. She was so excited when I got those done. It's got graphics in it. There's pictures through it because I was like, man, I'm not going to have a book that doesn't have pictures in it. It's amazing. It's lots of fun. I've got tons of great feedback on it. Grab your copy, gritgreasegrace.com. We'll see you guys in the trenches. Later.